Get ready with me while I answer all of these questions one by one. So if I don't already own a costume for a certain role, am I able to rent or borrow? Short answer is yes. Being in San Diego, I know a few places where I could borrow or rent a tutu or a costume. For example, I don't own the Giselle or the Don Q tutu that you've seen me wear in my recent videos. I am borrowing those from the ballet school that I trained at growing up. And then she asked if there are any rules with borrowing or renting. Well, you just have to bring the costume just as you found it. If there's any damage, you're probably going to be fined. Next question is, how much does a tutu cost to buy? There is a wide range here. It can range anywhere from just a couple $100s to a couple thousand. This depends on where you get it, how authentic it is, what materials are being used to make it, like really good quality tulle or really expensive jewels and crystals. I've never bought a tutu that's a couple $1,000s. But some of these ballet students that do a lot of ballet competitions, their parents are buying these super expensive tutus literally every year. Not all of them, but some of them. Next question is, how much do the headpieces cost? There's also a wide range for the headpieces depending on where you get it and what the headpiece is. For example, I've gotten headpieces off of Amazon that are pretty plain and then I decorate them and they're only like $20 to $30. Of course, those aren't going to be very good quality and I know that when I purchase them. Other headpieces that are very well made will be more expensive. Like this is my White Swan headpiece and this was, I believe, over $100. And then this one is very, very well made for La Bayadere and I think this was also over $100. My Diana and Action I got from Amazon and I put the red crystals on there and this was literally like $20. Next question is, where do I get my headpieces and tutus and are they specifically made for me? So headpieces, I usually personally buy them on Etsy. Sometimes they're made just for me, but a lot of times they just have different headpieces listed. For tutus, it's most common to buy it online. You can find some very talented seamstresses online. I've also gotten tutus on this site called Conservatory by Prima Donna. That's where I've gotten a pretty plain, like my White Swan tutu. I bought a plain tutu and bodice. And then I was the one that put all of the embellishments and decorations on it to make it a White Swan costume. But they make very, very good quality tutus if you ever need one. They also make practice tutus. This is not an ad, not sponsored. Buying a plain one like I do from Prima Donna is going to save you a lot of money because you do all the decorating. If you buy tutus from Japan or Russia, they're going to be over $1,000. I know some parents that have bought tutus for up to $3,000 for their kids. And yes, the costumes are usually made just for you. You have to send them your measurements and all of that because costumes are very specific to your body type, so you're going to want it custom made. I hope that gives you guys some clarity on the costume situation. It's definitely a learning curve and I've learned a lot. If you have any more questions, leave them in the comments and I will try to answer them later.